Hey guys, this is Josh from RedNeck GreenThumb. My goal for this channel is to help you become just a little bit more self-sufficient. Here we have this kale. This kale's looking a little rough still because it's not planted in a very good spot. These are my beefsteaks that came up from last year. They are doing okay. I mean, they've produced some good sized tomatoes, but it's taken forever for them to ripen up, but they're finally starting to ripen, so I'm happy with that. And they're also starting to produce a couple more. So if we're lucky, we'll get to harvest all of those before the end of the year. I have a couple little baby kale plants kicking around in here, but this is like the worst spot in the entire garden because it gets very little sun, so I'm not too worried about what goes in there. I need to trim these trees down. My second harvest of onions, or my second plot of onions I should say, they're doing a lot better than my first plot because I've been tending to them a little bit better than my last ones. These are, I think they might be golden sun. I don't remember. I can't remember what these are called, but they're just a variety that was given to me by the neighbors. And no, I don't care that my hands are dirty. I'm just gonna eat this. Yeah, that's a good tomato. It's a good cherry tomato, or cherry variety. These guys are lemon boys, and that plant is well over 12 feet tall. So that's going to be interesting trying to harvest those guys up there. But we'll see. Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll fold back down and start growing down this way, just like this one did. So this one grew up, and then I didn't have enough room for it to wrap around more string, so it just started to grow down, and then it started growing back up. So it's an okay variety of cherry tomato. I'm not too fond of the taste, but they are an okay cherry tomato. I'm just gonna take them and actually probably give them to some rabbits. There you go. Down here we have these Egyptian onions are doing really well. I'm gonna be able to plant more Egyptian onions next year because of all these bulbs that they're producing. Egyptian walking onions, because they'll fall over when they get too heavy. You already know that. I mentioned that in my last video. These kale plants are looking a lot better than they were in the last video because, well, I only harvested off of them once since that video. These are a couple cabbage plants. I thinned this mint plant out quite a bit. Here, take a whiff. It smells, it smells really good. This is another lemon boy, as you can see, but I didn't have enough room for it, so it's just gonna stay there. Here is an eggplant, a couple kohlrabi left. What else do we got? Don't mind the garbage. The kid collects all the garbage and puts it into a pile. I have to clean that pile up. So here's a new addition to the garden. These are fig plants, or fig trees actually. My nonno, if you don't know what a nonno is, it's an Italian grandfather. He grows figs religiously. He loves growing figs. So I decided to go take a couple cuttings off of him, and here we go. Now I'm starting my own fig plot. This is just to keep a little bit of moisture and humidity on the plants. Oh, there's a cabbage moth. Let's go get it. Let's see if we can get it. I got it, the little bugger. We don't like cabbage moths. There he is, right there. Cabbage moths are bad because they eat all your brassicas. Close your eyes. Okay, so back to it. We got the figs. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how that happened. That would have been an apple tree. Let's see if we can find it here. How on earth did that happen? That's one of my apple trees. Oh no, I'm bummed out now. Let's see if it's stuck in here anywhere. There it is. All right. So, let's see if we can save this apple tree. I don't know how that happened because it was sitting in a pretty stable spot, but pull some of the straw out, pack some of the dirt down, make a hole. Look at that thing. Can't let that apple tree go to waste. Jeez, what happened there? Anyways, there we go. We'll set that in there and push it down so that we push all the air out of the roots. And then I will even water that in a little bit, but don't listen to that. It's definitely not a cherry tomato. That is an apple tree, as well as all of these. These are also all apple trees. So this one hasn't come up yet. Let's take a little diggy dig here. Oh, look, there it is, but it's struggling. So I don't think this one's gonna, oh, excuse me, I don't think this one's gonna survive. But we'll leave it there just in case. Give it another week or so. This is the nicest one because it's obviously the oldest. Second oldest, and then all these ones here were all planted at the same time. Oh, they're gonna be good. So figs, apples. These are some new, what are they? Brussels sprouts, brassicas. They look just like broccoli when they're coming up, just like any other brassica. But so those are Brussels sprouts. I already have some transplanted. This watermelon, the tendril on this watermelon is dead, so I'm almost thinking that it might be ripe. Maybe we might cut this one open at the end of the video and see if it's ripe. We've got some nice sweet bell peppers. Look at all these peppers growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're looking good. All right. There's another watermelon in there. I got rid of all those potato towers. These are the jalapenos. They're looking pretty good. I'm tempted to take and eat one. Should I eat one? Yeah, sure. Let's try one. Let's try one here. See how hot it is. No, it's not that hot. Actually, it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It was really tasty. But I gotta stop doing that because I want to pickle these peppers when they're ready. Nothing on the broccoli yet. The broccoli's not coming up. Well, it's coming up, but it's not producing any flowers, which is what you're looking for when you're growing broccoli. Same with cauliflower. I don't think the cauliflower's growing any flowers yet. The okra's doing okay. I could pickle this stuff too, but I didn't plant enough of them this year. So for next year, I'll definitely be planting more okra. Some big carrots, not very many of them. There's another watermelon. This one's getting big. It's actually almost completely encased the inside of this pot. And I put them in a pot so that the rabbits and stuff can't take bites of them, because they definitely, and the mice like to take little nibbles off of them, if you can see there. There. So, Bella, come. Good girl, you come here. You just ignore those dogs walking down the road. Hey, I said you come here. Come here, pretty girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Now again, if you could just give Bella a like, because she listens so well. Give her a like down there on this video, and that will help this channel out quite a bit. Oh, I know, pretty girl. Okay, stay down. We got this. Hey, Belle, get over here. Don't run through my plants, you little butthead. Okay, we got this rhubarb that I've actually been eating the last couple of days. It's doing really well compared to when I first planted it. Here's my eggplants that are finally starting to produce. If you want to take a look right there, we got a couple eggplants growing. We got twins right here, twin eggplants. Right here, we have a nice big single eggplant growing, and a couple more flowers. My cherry tomatoes are just about done, because they've pretty much done their cycle. But still, nonetheless, they're delicious. Yeah, those are good. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna stop eating. There's my raspberries, my dino kale. All of my strawberry spinach is pretty much died off. There's a little bit left. It's not bad. Just about choked on that. Then there's these little tiny Scotia tomatoes. Let's take a bite. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That looks good, huh? Let's wipe it off and take a bite. It looks good. That's a good tomato. Okay, here's another eggplant that's growing. You gotta be careful with the eggplant because they have little prickles. You can see that. Look at those. Those are little thorns and they hurt like heck. There's my yarrow for making tea. It's all died off. All the flowers have died off. But I can still pick and use the leaves. Oh, they have such a strong smell to them. They smell really good. Here I have a couple Brussels sprouts that I'm going to try to grow before the year's end. So I got 4 in here. I'll probably just take the 2 best ones and leave them in there. In here I have 1, 2, 3. So I'll probably take, I don't know, I might leave all 3 in there just to see how they produce. You have already seen my asparagus. This is a tomato plant, Scotia tomato, that, well, looks like we had some burrowers, or that might have been a rabbit or something took a bite of that. Well, that's no good. There's a couple carrots down in there, but they're not going to do anything. They're no good. These are probably toast for the rest of the year anyways. I got rid of my cucumbers because they all died off. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys later for the rest of the harvest. I forgot that I said we were gonna harvest this melon and see if it's ripe. So, because they say when this tendril that's in line with the melon, when it dries up straight down to the vine, that this melon should be ready to harvest. So let's give it a shot, and I guess we'll test that out right now. Sorry, I only got one hand right now. All right, let's go inside and see if it's ripe.